Memester of the Week contains fantasy violence, drug use, and horror elements. A list of topics, themes, and subjects featured in this episode is included in the description. If you ever feel unsafe or suicidal, please call your local crisis center, emergency services, or national hotline. A link to an international list of crisis hotlines is listed in the description below. Remember, you matter. Jesus, please take this wheel.
Take this wheel from me.
I need to free my hands.
That being said, while Jesus takes our wheel and cranks our hog, hello and welcome back to Memes of the Week.
Talking's rule.
Jesus, crank the hog!
Crank it from my hands?
Yes, crank it
from my hand.
I can't crank it on my own.
Yeah, it's a two-handed job for sure. Maybe three.
Oh, definitely. Them hogs be hogging.
You know, we haven't had Memester evening recording in a while, and I feel like this is a bad idea.
Ooh,
and I need your help bad.
Tunnel snakes.
So what?
Throw up.
God damn it.
Okay, lady and gentlemen.
Let's lock in.
Welcome back to Memes
There's
of the
more than
Week.
one lady.
I'm going to keep talking over
Ladies,
you.
Yeah, please.
This out
Oh,
later.
damn.
There's two Emma Frosts in here as well.
That's fair.
Okay, so Jason, this is your game.
Yep.
Hey, man.
We're going to let you go.
I mean, it's our game, but also shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Phil, the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, I'll be better.
Yeah. Do better.
I will.
Welcome back
pray
to
about
Memester of the Week. Yeah, go ahead and pray about it. We did not get to do end of session experience last time, but we finished a mystery. Huzzah!
Yay!
Yep.
We forgore. The royal we.
Liver alerted.
Let's open with our new mechanics, and then we'll work our way back to the old mechanic. So first, let's talk about beliefs. For anyone who has missed it, a belief is a brief statement about how the hunter feels about another hunter. They are simple, quick, and influential in the rapport between two hunters. However, the players need to remember that their beliefs are not necessarily true, as they are based on incomplete information and gut instinct.
True.
So, here's how we'll do it. I'll tell you the questions, then we'll go over each person's beliefs, and then address like, hey, have you done the thing for the questions? So, if a belief notably came up during the last hunt, that hunter marks 1 point of XP. If it came up more than once, they mark 2. Whether or not they acted on the belief enough to earn XP is up to the discretion of the keeper. But in general, they earn XP when the belief affected the way they played their character during the hunt, or they rethought their belief, went against it, or learned something that changed their mind. So, that being said, let's start with Phil. What are Dan's beliefs?
I'll start with my belief about the world. Magic isn't created, it's borrowed from a source. There are many sources of magic in this world, some stronger than others. The source I serve is the strongest, therefore I have no hope of going against it.
Damn.
I will say that spoiler alert, actually, 2 out of 3 of my beliefs have changed.
Damn.
Due to the events of this past mystery. This is one of them. I haven't actually solidified the wording on how it has changed, but the crux of it is that those with immense willpower are able to tame disparate and contentious arcane forces to accomplish incredible things. And that more generally, that is true of many things in the world beyond magic, perhaps as well.
Oh, okay. So that's like a real fundamental shift in the belief system.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I'm interpreting it correctly, your original belief is more like similar to how people talk about warlock packs, where like there is a thing giving magic away. But now Dan's belief has shifted more towards a person, perhaps Dan, can take magic from something and control that rather than it being given.
Right. The fundamental change in wording is from borrowed to channeled, I think.
Mm.
And I'm trying to actually decide above board whether this should be revealed or not.
Mm.
Mm.
But
And so,
and I also feel like
therefore,
it's
the Brotherhood ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right? That's what you're going to say.
that's actually what I'm typing right now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me typing?
Yes.
It might pick up on the local.
Yeah, the locals can hear me. I'm typing so loud. But yeah, we'll decide that later. But that's my world belief, whether we reveal it or not. My secret about Journey has not changed. Or my belief about Journey has not changed. It was a secret. It is now revealed that it's my fault that Journey got caught up in all this, and I should have never ushered Journey into the world of magic in the first place. Therefore, it is my responsibility to protect her from it.
That is not the belief that I thought was going to be the same. I thought that one might be the one that was changing. So that means that your belief about Mordecai, which I believe has been a secret up until now, is changing.
Yeah, I'll reveal my old one. So my old belief about Mordecai was that Mordecai would be easily manipulated by the Brotherhood. Therefore, I must do whatever I can to keep them from contacting him, and vice versa. I must certainly prevent him from joining them. The events of this, previous mysteries leading up to this one, and then finally this one, have one made me to question whether or not that is so much of a concern, and two, revealed other things about Mord and about our just generally some things are a little different in recent context. So I will be keeping this one a secret.
Oh,
I will send it to you though, Jason.
Shut up. I get to have little secrets, little treats.
Secret.
But
Tasty
that's
little
all from
treats.
me.
Secret.
Interesting. Jason's tuning himself.
I'm getting tuned.
Yes.
Get a solid B flat in there. Okay.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
That's interesting. I like that a lot. Phil, do you think that Dan's beliefs notably came up in this hunt?
I'm having a hard time remembering all the details of this hunt.
Yeah, I mean, like this above board. This hunt has been 6 months for us because of scheduling. So
it's been kind of wacky.
It's been a bit. I mean, bare minimum, you've fully like rethought and changed beliefs, so you would get to experience.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because it's really easy to cash in on the Journey one, just mechanically because
you always do that. Like that's just a baseline. This is how you feel about the character, so you're always acting on it.
Yeah. I can't think of any ones. Oh yeah, I can. So I tried to turn the Men in Black or whatever away from Journey to whatever extent that was successful. But Yeah, I feel like that came up. I don't know if it is to the extent that I would have acted that much differently if they were, say, coming for me, but that's for you to adjudicate.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, you did change your belief about the world and your belief about Mordecai, so you would earn an experience for both of those. So,
Okay.
2 experience.
I'll take 2.
Gone out. Now, Mordecai, what's your beliefs?
You know, guys, I don't think Mord's beliefs have changed all too much. In fact, they might even be strengthened. They might even be more solidified than they were before. So my belief about Journée is that she is a blood descendant of our pal Oberon, and I think it is good for her to use more magic, and I'm going to try to set her up to do so. So yeah, and you know what? It's even more confirmed to me that this is the case because in the previous mystery, she engaged with us with magic so many times, and each time she did, turned out good. So
yeah, that's
turned
true.
out better. So you know, love a little confirmation bias in the old experience. Dan, again. My belief is that Brotherhood is bad for Dan, and I need him get him out and as far away from them as possible. And now that Dan is God, also more true.
Dr. Dan Hatton, thank you very much.
Yeah, Dr. Dan Hatton. Same thing.
Thank you, Amelia, for that one.
I can't wait for the next mystery when we have to go toe to toe with Jesus Herbert Walker Christ.
Did you say toe to toad?
Yep.
Toad to toad.
Toad summoning jutsu. Keep up, guys.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the Christian devil is confirmed, so why not Jesus Christ? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously he's also the Hokage.
Yeah.
Of course.
So my belief about the world, magic and monsters are a part of the world and do not need to be a secret/limited. There is an addendum to this. Only if they're consenting to be outed or to be out.
Yes.
I did learn that the hard way with LaFleur. And that was a mistake on my part. I meant nothing by it, but it's a lesson hard learned. So things that can give consent to being out and about and known in the world, I gotta ask that. You know, animals, that's fair game. So I'm just gonna reveal griffins and shit to people whenever I can.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Who's
and
that?
I would say that you've acted on all of your beliefs like consistently.
Yeah.
The way that you play your character. So that would also be 2 experience.
W. I from the previous like 3 sessions ago, I did level up to take a move from another playbook, but we have not determined what that move will be. I think this mid sesh is a good like opportunity to expand upon what that might be.
Sure.
So-
Yeah. That sounds great. I'd love to talk about that.
Do that
Yeah.
now or
Well, I think we can probably do that in fiction too.
okay.
Yeah,
I can just tell you my ideas, and then you guys, I mean,
Yeah.
as people with other perspectives, please feel free.
Lay it out, brother.
Yeah, if you got
So there's
options,
4
pitch 'em.
moves that I'm considering that I feel like make sense for Mordecai.
Okay.
One is the Berserk move from the Wronged. And that is no matter how much harm you take, you can always keep going until the current fight is over. During a fight, the keeper may not use harm moves on you and you cannot die. However, when the fight ends, all harm takes effect as normal. So there's that. That was a little spicy. 2, also from the Wronged. What does not kill me? If you have suffered harm in a fight, you gain +1 ongoing until the fight is over. There's that.
Nice.
3, it comes from the Expert. Just pop up there real quick. The expert, it wasn't as bad as it looked. Once per mystery, you may attempt to keep going despite your injuries. Roll plus cool. On 10 plus, you heal and stabilize my wounds. 7 to 9. I have to choose between stabilizing or healing one harm. And on a miss, the keeper is going to hurt me more or make me unstable.
Spicy.
Sorry, actually, it's five choices.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really like,
Yeah,
there were so many things that happened over the Seattle mystery that I'm like, all of these make sense.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a possibility of like Dan and Mordecai exchanging some like training.
Yeah.
So do any of them tie into like enhanced arcane anything?
I would say all of them do, actually. Even the next
Okay.
two that I'm going to suggest. The other two is one that Jason has vehemently expressed me not taking, and that's the Dark Negotiator.
Yeah, Dark Negotiator. I've said multiple times that it would be a bad idea.
Bad idea for you, not anyone else. I just want that to be clear to the audience that this is bad for Jason and not bad for anyone else, because I will be able to charm the monsters if that was the case. And the other one also comes from the monstrous, actually, and that is unholy strength.
Mm-hmm. Where you
I
just
roll
get
plus
extra,
weird instead of tough.
plus weird instead of tough.
Yeah.
Is your weird much stronger than tough?
Yeah, by
Nice.
far, actually.
Nice.
By a factor of 2. So actually, I have a -1 on tough and then a +1 to weird. So
Oh shit.
I've never been a tough guy. I've got a lot of heart though.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's why those fighting ones make more sense to me, because you read as anime protagonist who just keeps getting thrown into walls, but is like, yeah,
Right.
I'll keep fighting. I could do this
I'll
all
keep
day.
going.
Yeah.
I think those first two are really good. Yeah.
I've said from day one, session 1, that Mordecai learned how to fight as a child.
Yeah, by
Teenage
watching
Mutant
like
Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Turtles. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would say, for the sake of mechanical balance, in addition to making narrative sense, because Mordecai still has. Let me pull up your playbook while we're discussing this, so I know for sure what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I believe you still have the rushing into danger move. What could go wrong?
It is I've prepared to no, I don't have anything like that. I mean, I have prepared to defend, but
yeah, you've prepared. Yeah, you don't have what could go wrong anymore.
Yeah, you had it when you were mundane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I do have what could go wrong. No, I do.
Oh, you do,
I do
from
have
your other playbook moves? Okay, yeah.
From mundane.
I'd say because you have what could go wrong, because that is so versatile and requires you throwing yourself into danger. I feel like the two moves from the wronged combo really, really well with that, to the point where it's a little bit broken.
I mean, are you scared?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually,
I think it could be a good idea to like. I think it could definitely work flavor wise with Mordecai and Dan. Dan teaching you a little bit of like physical control and like how to enhance your physical abilities with the arcane.
Yeah. The thing that I would say is, I think the one that narratively makes the most sense, including the scene that you are talking about, is the unholy strength. Learning to manipulate your magic to give yourself a like actual tactical boost to like kick some ass and stuff like that, rather than continuing to roll tough on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the one I think makes the most sense. With the options that you've presented, I will say I am more open to you having Dark Negotiator and playing with that than I am open to turning you into a fucking killing machine with the wronged.
So,
because I don't think that like at the end of the day, this game is about the fights. If this was Dungeons and Dragons, then I would be like, I would not be making this argument at all. I'd be like, yeah, whatever, man. It's your game. But I don't think that this game is about the fights. And even though you can play it like super tactically and min-max it, I think it's more interesting to have some of these other options available and kind of see where it goes.
Okay. So then I will say, keeping that in mind, I would narrow it to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's either Berserk or Unholy Strength. I think they fit narratively into what Dan could teach Mordecai.
Yeah.
I do think that you could make the case for Dark Negotiator with Dan's training too, because Dan is teaching you things about, like, Dan will offer you arcane abilities and try to sort of guide how you use them, but you are Mordecai, and you're going to figure out ways to use them in your own
way,
right?
In your own vein.
And Mordecai's way is nothing if not being able to chat somebody up and get them on his side.
It's true.
So any of those three would make sense.
I think I'm ready for Dark Negotiator, and I'm not going to be such a bitch about it anymore. I think we've gotten to the point where I'm throwing things at you that are heavy enough that Dark Negotiator could be real useful and not break the game.
Yeah. So the only thing that would make me hedge like on that choice is that if I ever changed playbooks again, there's only one path. There's only 2 paths that I could ever see Mordecai going down. One of them being the monstrous.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them being the monstrous, because I play a little loosey-goosey with how I interact with things. And that could bite me in the butt.
I feel like Mordecai is the target audience for the main antagonist of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I think
100%.
Yeah, like 100%. I think Children of Lilith absolutely are like, this is the kind of person that we want.
Oh, yeah. I'm aware. I play it that way. I want to be tempted. It's got to happen. Like, I'm, in a lot of ways, Dan is Frodo and Journey is Samwise, and I'm Smeagol. And
and
I'm just a little guy.
Well, it's like
shithead.
I'm really hanging on the edge of a knife. Do I fully commit to Gollum and become the villain, or do I get to be Smeagol for the rest of my days? Returned back to the light.
If you want to take your time to sort of cook this, you can.
I think I might have to, and I think it's really just gonna make me say that I will be choosing Berserk.
Remind me, is that the one where you don't take damage until the end and it hits all at once?
Yeah, until the fight is over. Just get popped all at once.
Okay. Mordecai trying to die.
I'm not trying. Well, we talked about this, that Mordecai, one of his like operating principles, that it doesn't matter what path I take as long as I'm protecting and saving people around. He's very self-sacrificial. Like, he doesn't really care what he does to himself as long as it's like for the purposes of others.
What I'm saying is that you are building a character who is, and you are looking to use them in a self-sacrificial way. You are optimizing a character to be self-sacrificial.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That is interesting. I cracked up in the middle of that because I looked at our map of Mr. and Manor and it was zoomed out a little bit, so it was kind of pixelated, and I looked up Room of Doors and I read Room of Boobs.
That's the new custom room that we're creating, actually. I don't want to get spoiled about it, but
yeah, that's one of the empty rooms that we're actually filling in.
Yeah, if If you ever need to neutralize Dan, just put him out of commission.
Yeah, put him in the room of boobs.
Drop him in the room of boobs, and then
he'll be like, be like an anime protagonist in there, just nosebleed, knocked out.
Yeah,
call him good.
He'll be incapacitated for the foreseeable future.
Okay, so Journey.
Journey.
What are your beliefs? Mordecai, take 2 experience if I didn't say that already.
Oh yeah, you're good. I'm almost at my next level up, so that's great.
I just realized that for the entire game I was supposed to have 3 dark side tags, and I only ever selected 2. It's fine. I'm just going to use. I'm going to use those. I'm going to use the level up that I had been neglecting for the last 3 episodes to just delete one of my dark side tags. Yeah, so that way that I never had. Yeah, I'm running out of shit to do on level ups. I actually like don't have any more things to do. Journey has fucked up so much that she's great at everything.
That's awesome. Wait, even you can't even take moves from other playbooks now?
I think I can take 1 more from the spooky.
Okay, and it's you finally kill everyone you love advancement.
Okay, well, I mean, we need to think about possibly.
Wait, why am I still alive?
Playbook.
It's time for Journey to retire.
Could do next. I did see when we were looking at playbooks just now, there is a playbook called The Celebrity. Which
hell yeah!
If we want to pursue that.
Yeah, can you send me that specific one and I'll look at it. Okay, so Journey's beliefs. Sorry, I'm locking in. Journey's beliefs. Okay, her belief about Dan. Dan is in danger from the Brotherhood, therefore she will try to keep him from getting too deeply involved with it. I think that this happened a lot in these last few episodes. Many times.
I think that's very much the case.
Yep. Her belief about Mord. There is more to Mordecai than being a silly, stinky goofball, and she wants to know more. I think this wasn't acted on so much in this section, but I feel like there were a couple little bits of whenever we were getting to see little snippets of like the journal from his mom and stuff like that. And also being way too invested in LaFleur and trying to figure out if he was, a vampire. Tangentially related things, but not so much that I would say that it was a lot of action directly toward that belief. And then Journey's belief about the world. Journey believes magic leads people down a dark path, and therefore she will go to every length to avoid using it. I feel like she did not really do that in this last few things. Like, she didn't enjoy using the magic, but she knew that she had to, so she did. And it didn't blow up in her face this time, so... Maybe her belief is starting to change. Maybe.
Nice.
Not yet.
So many people would say, yeah, I think my belief's changing. And Journey's belief is, well, I mean, like, just because it did it this one time doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah, correlation does not equal causation.
Oh my god, that fucking post.
I think it's gonna take something way more drastic for that belief to change.
That comment from River that we got in the actual place Discord of like Journey being the most like the people's skeptic, like the skepticest skeptic to ever skeptic is so fucking valid.
It's so true.
Now.
Yeah, that's how you build your character.
Yep.
Can I ask the ramifications on Journey's perception of herself the more she comes to use magic, whether she likes it or not?
Yeah, because that's a great question, because Journey has gone on record previously being like, I don't like magic because I feel like magic causes bad things, and if you use magic, you are a bad person. And that's like being proven wrong in a big way.
I would say like definitely it's sort of making her feel a little bit of like, I feel like self-hatred is too strong here, but I feel like she's having a lot of internal conflict as a result of doing it, because it is kind of like a sort of like contradictory thing for her, where she feels like it's not a good thing, but her friends are doing it, and now she has to do it. And so, yeah, she's kind of on the precipice of being like, well, have I just been wrong about this whole time? Or are we all destined for something bad because we're doing this?
Oh, I like that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, great. According to your answers, you get 2 points of experience for your beliefs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, we're going into our next mechanical thing. Let's talk about this strange old house. I have some questions for you. If you answer yes, you'll get 1 room of the house per question. For the group, did the hunters learn more about the house or its secrets?
We
Most
learned
certainly.
that there's a ley line underneath it that is super magical.
Yeah, for sure. You learned a lot about the house in that way.
Also, we learned that LaFleur is not a vampire.
You learned LaFleur is not a vampire, and
he's a homunky.
Tied to the house, not the house.
Yeah, I mean, he's tied to the house, though. He's technically one of the secrets of the house.
That's true, actually.
I could see that.
That's actually
regardless, we learned.
Yeah, you learned. Did the hunters' relationship with the house or use of the house significantly help them during this mystery?
I think the answer to that question, Jason, is yes, it did make sense. And yes, 110% using the house helped us in the mystery. Because if it were not for the room of doors, not the room of boobs, but the room of doors, we would not have discovered the ley line.
That's true.
The way that we did.
And also, Journey got that guy's book.
Yep.
And also,
and Clea accidentally got.
Who was I playing?
Was that Clea?
I was playing.
Accidentally trapping people
I was playing Tony, right?
Because Tony, Clea, and JT were all doing stuff, but Clea, you were like, you dropped some hot lore about Clea's like ancient French fucking family having some random connection to magic or something, and she was like jinxing the doors to close on random guys.
That session is such a fucking fever dream, and I've not gone back and listened to it yet. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was playing Tony. I was locking people in like rooms and shit. Yeah. And I have under Tony's notes that they have +1 bond with Misrend through that.
Tony specifically, the NPC.
Yes. The barista, yes.
I forget what Clea was doing that was also house related then. So that was Tony. JT, we did drop some lore about JT that he's got some monstrous qualities and was accidentally charming. He charmed that dude to going to T-Bell on accident.
So my notes on JT.
So not house related, just a fun thing.
In a blade situation, ? People pleaser, green thumb, grows TM.
Grows TM.
Yes.
Here's a little lore drop. JT, not the only one who has something monstrous going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's got a hog?
Did your relationship... I'm going straight through. Did you improve your relationship with the house? And if so, how?
I think the argument could be made for yes. I think specifically several characters got bonds with the house that they had not had previously. I mean, Tony being one of them. Yeah. I mean, Phil just said that. But I think Amelia or Journey getting Hep from the house.
I had a moment with the house where I helped to convince it to let Mothman in. Mm-hmm. And it seemed to soften up a little bit then. Yeah. For that, I will say Journey and Dan take bond with the house. So write a +1 to your bond on your character sheet with that.
Yeah, we all have bonds to the house. Let's go.
So for each yes, we have 3 yeses. So we unlock 3 rooms. So Hunters,
one each, baby.
Hunters, what room are you choosing for adding to the layout of the house?
I'm gonna go ladies first on this one.
Are we talking about rooms?
We're talking about rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I pull this page back up, it's over for you bitches. I'm trying to remember the wording. The conservatory. That's what I want. There's fountain, there's plants. She can go there and have sad girl hours and stare into the fountain. That's vibe.
Great.
Also picking lavender, make a very nice healing item, which we're sorely needing most of the time.
Where do we want to put the conservatory on the map?
A balm.
Great question, Mr. Keeper.
All right, we have to pick a map spot.
How about like that far back room? That looks like it could be kind of like a greenhouse area, you know, because like it could be like the outer wall. Yeah,
Like literally like a Gothic style greenhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the conservatory.
So I'm going magic laboratory.
Magic lab.
And I feel like this is underground. I feel like this is what we sort of discovered, the sort of like vaguely artifice-y sort of area underneath connected to the ley line.
Okay, so would you put this on next to the cavern?
Yeah, down there.
Oh, you know what we could say? That area where we did the ritual, you can like expand out from there and find a pre-built laboratory.
That works too. Just as long as, because like the one thing is just the sensory deprivation or the isolation of it could be fun to play with. Like one of the reasons it's good for working on magic stuff is because you can really be separated from everything else, which is why I thought being underground would be good. So it's kind of like there's a bunch of magic equipment there, and Dan, despite like being very knowledgeable about magic, I think he has kind of not necessarily been like, he's figured out how to read about magic stuff and do the book smart side of magic, but he's gone a little bit more based on vibes more and more, especially recently. So he's not actually utilizing a lot of the equipment. He's just sort of using it as kind of a magic playroom, basically, a little bit. But there's a lot of like alchemical equipment lining the walls. There are some like texts and things that are tucked away. It's not super organized. There are like different arrangements of arcane glyphs and magic circles. And he's sort of like feeling them out. And a lot of the time he spends in there is trying to suss out rather than specifically study out what exactly is going on with them. Try to get a feel for things. And also just, it's very soundproof. It's very quiet.
I like it. Okay, finally, Mordecai, what room would you like to discover?
Let me paint the scene for you, and my choice will be revealed within the scene. So, if you guys will hearken back to Mordecai having that nightmare at the beginning of the season, it's a reoccurring nightmare for Mord. Except tonight, it lasts a little longer and changed a little bit. The dark shadow that was chasing him was the swordsman, just veiled in black, red eyes, and that big hulking sword following him through the house. He wakes up in that same cold sweat, eyes heavy, blurry, lack of sleep. He resolves himself to get up and go to the kitchen for a midnight snack, a Scooby snack, if you will. Puts on his weed robe. And puts on his slippers.
He puts on his wobe and his slippers.
And bleary-eyed.
No.
My slippers.
You walk down the hallway.
And I woke up my little boy.
You quick open the refrigerator.
Oh, get my milk and cookies.
Is this gonna be an episode?
No. So Mordecai, bleary-eyed, gets a blunt, lights it, and starts shuffling down the hallway, rubbing his eyes. And the house is like shifting the carpet and the hallways around, leading him through, and he does not notice. Late at night. It's probably like 3 o'clock. It's 3:23 a.m. And he, in his sleepy stupor in high state, enters the room of doors and opens the door that he believes to be the kitchen and ends up in some sort of like garage space full of mechanics, mechanical machines, all sorts of like metallurgical devices, things like that. Mordecai rubbing his eyes. Okay. I can make something with this. Needs a mini fridge though. So I'm going to choose the workshop.
So you're making like a Skyforge in the house.
Yes, but the place I think it makes sense is like the garage.
Oh.
It's like a garage space.
Okay.
So I think eventually I'm going to figure out how to open it up to the outside, and you could park your van or something. That could be fun. Yeah. So just like one of the ground floor
I'm gonna put it like
rooms.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is looking like a proper, like, this is a place that people have things.
Do stuff in.
This is a home base, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do stuff here.
Yeah, we love a home base.
Can't wait to have so many ideas and just tinker.
Okay, great. Well, we've hit the sold house. We've hit beliefs. Now it's time for the normal questions that we do.
Right.
Yay!
Yay, normal question time. Woo.
Normies.
End of session experience. So, did we conclude the current mystery? Yes.
Yeah.
Did we save someone from certain death?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, because we saved the world.
Town.
I mean,
Did
the
you
town.
discover something new or important about the world?
Yes.
Yes.
LaFleur is not a vampire.
Yeah.
The most important thing that we learned. LaFleur is not a vampire.
We learned that ley lines are real.
I'm still salty about
we learned
it.
that. We learned ley lines are real. We learned that Dan's dad is
not allowed. Everyone else's dad.
You know,
everyone else's dad is on the table.
We're adding another dad to the roster. There's so many dads on the roster, guys. I can't wait to meet Mordecai's dad. It's another dad on the roster. Oh, bro, come on. He's dead.
Did we learn something new or important about one of the hunters?
Yeah. Dan is God.
That's true, Dr. Dan Hatton.
I don't think that one counts as learning something new. So much as discovering that and causing it to happen.
That's not only is it not true.
Okay. Well, discover it.
Not only is it not true, but you watch something happen and then we're like, that happened. And then it was temporary, and then
you learned it. Experiential learning.
Either way, you answered yes to 2 or more questions. So mark 2 experience.
2 more experience.
Dude, I leveled up.
Another level.
Let's go.
Well, then fuck, Mordecai could just take another one of the moves that we were talking about earlier.
There you go.
If you have it, you can take +1 to complement the training if you have one.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So I'm going to take 1 + 1 to weird. Wait, hold on. I just wanted to let Jason know in case he forgot. I had already taken another move from another. I took could have been worse from Spell Slinger, so I'm maxed out on moves.
Okay, so you're out of that option now. God.
I could be super annoying and grab the gain an ally one and just force Jason to make another NPC. That'd be hilarious. I do have some searcher moves that I have not picked up yet. Just saying.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, we are way off base from what Monster of the Week is intended to be played like.
Yeah, this is our game.
Yeah, this is our game at this point.
That's what we're doing.
So I'm not fully concerned about balance, and I really never have been, except to make my life easier, which is the number one goal of anyone who is running a game.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, well, we had all the things. Tight.
Nice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Memester of the Week. Thank you guys so much for listening. I know the world is on fire and things are stressful, and I hope listening to this show on some level provides you a sense of joy or comfort. Please take care of yourself while you're living through historical events. If you like the show, rate us on things. Give us 5 stars. If you want to go so far as to support us financially, you could send us money on Ko-Fi. I think a much better thing to do, especially right now, would be find a charity like the Palestine Children's Relief Fund or the Trevor Project to just donate to. Support the good work that's going on there to take care of people that need help. I hope that you're enjoying what's going on. The last arc was crazy, and so I hope you enjoy some cozy vibes from this episode. So up next we have a little ad for the Meeple Chase, which is a podcast talking about board games, different kinds of board games, getting into publishing, talking about what people are excited about, what people are interested in. A lot of just really cool and interesting stuff. So check them out. Check out the Meeple Chase, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Hey there, I'm Jason, and I host The Meeple Chase, the world's okayest board game podcast. With each episode, I provide interviews with members of the board game community, like board game store owners.
Well, the best way for anybody to get into the industry, if that's kind of what you're getting at, is you can get in contact with GAMA, which is Games Association Manufacturing.
And board game enthusiasts / content creators.
Yeah, so I've had a couple of smaller publishers reach out to me especially. Those are the people that I really enjoy working with the most because, you have your companies like Board & Dice and Devier and Rio Grande, who are all awesome companies and I love their games, but they have thousands of fans already.
Each episode also includes a solo board game feature. So today I'm going to feature a game called 20 Strong. It's designed by Josh J. Carlson and published by Chip Theory Games. So 20 Strong, it's called that because the game is played with 20 dice. And a board game discussion with the featured guest of the episode.
It is, yeah. So probably my favorite game of the last 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, which is The White Castle.
Check out The Meeple Chase on all podcast platforms. I can't wait for you to listen in.
We see a beaten up old truck driving up the road to Mistrend, and a guy in a red hat and what clearly looks like a uniform, like a red polo with some stripes on it and a red hat, gets out of his truck and gets a bag and brings it up and knocks on the door to Mistrend. Who answers?
I'll go to the door. I'll go to the door.
Okay. Yeah, Mordecai, you open the door and you just say, yeah, hi. I'm from Mario's.
Oh shit, you're the pizza dude. What's up, man?
Yeah, did you order 76 Supreme pizzas?
Yeah. I did.
Okay. Will that be cash or card?
That's gonna be card, man. Here, let me take those off of you, and let me get that for you.
Didn't you get
Okay.
lifetime free pizza?
Right.
He begins the process of unloading his truck of boxes of pizza.
He pulls out a fucking hand cart.
I'm just ferrying them back and forth.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought
Forklift
Mordecai
ass.
just was carrying the entire stack of 72, just like comically.
Yeah. Leaning Tower of Pizza
Yes, tower.
style.
Once I finish ferrying them all inside, I'm sure LaFleur or some of the helps me at some point.
Yeah. LaFleur helps you out, starts like helping you load in. I think he even like asks the kid like, sir, would you like any help with that? And he goes, no. They pay me by the hour and also with tips. So this is my work. It's a living.
It's a lot.
It's a living.
After I bring them all in, I go up to him. I'm just smoking weed, like openly. Yeah, babe. My name is Mordecai Ishbel Bridges, and I got a free lifetime supply of pizza from Mario's for the next year or whatever.
Oh yes.
So
So you have to eat a whole lifetime's worth of pizza in 1 year.
In one day, actually.
yeah. So I got you on the tip, my dude.
A confirmation email for that?
Yeah, I show him my phone.
Oh, okay.
Is this
Just the-
before or
just the
after I
outside.
fuck up your phone?
Did you fuck up my phone?
Did you
It
fuck
was
up
in
his phone?
it was in the Halloween or whatever episode.
Bro, that's so long ago. I got the whole new iPhone 15 and shit. now.
No, it was during the episode we did with April Fools, was it?
April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a dream.
Yeah.
But that was a dream.
That was all a
No,
dream.
it wasn't. That part wasn't.
Oh, never mind.
You mean like
I was lying.
Tracking what was and wasn't a dream during that.
Goddamn.
Me
That was
destroying
such
your phone with magic, melting it into the table. That was real.
that was such a no you don't
Made an
kind of fucking
oopsie.
response. Yeah, man, you got a new phone. that was supposed to be like at the beginning
A
before
goof.
that mystery started. So yeah, you for sure got a new phone at some point.
sick.
How do you afford it?
I'm rich.
It's
It
true.
also has free
We can't
pizza.
confirm.
Filthy rich.
It's
We're
true.
living in a multi-room
Okay.
Mansion.
house on an
Thank you for explaining.
estate that was built 800 years ago somehow in North America.
In Colorado.
Like 200.
Yeah.
So you could just pay for the
Yeah,
pizza
right.
instead of running this guy
Yeah.
out of business by ordering 72 of them.
A. Journey. He's a delivery driver.
Well, not
Not
that guy.
B.
Whoever Mario is.
It's the principle of the matter. Okay, rich people don't stay rich for spending money on pizza.
Good thing we got a conservatorium in the
Yeah.
in the place now.
Fucking, oh yeah, we get our pizza plants. We just grow pizza. We just grow pizza, dude.
Yep,
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
by the way, my name is Mario. I am the owner and operator of this establishment.
And also the delivery driver.
And also the delivery
Shit,
driver.
man.
He does it
Times
all.
Well,
You think
Times are
like a Thowie would be cool? Just drop a Thowie your way, you'd be alright.
yeah, $1,000 bill.
How many pizzas did I say?
72 pizzas,
72.
$20 each. It's not even close to $1,000.
No.
So
I don't know what kind of economy you're working in,
that's,
but
72 times 20 is $1,448.
Ooh, welcome to hell. Otherwise known as late stage
Yeah.
capitalism.
So like, I mean, I feel like $20 for an XL pizza is not like super
I feel like-
overpriced. Unless you're talking
No.
about Little Caesars, then it's like, wait, what happened to Little Caesars? But you
you're
know,
hot and ready.
Little Caesars got blown up by a
Alright.
different comet a few years ago.
Yeah.
Damn,
All of them.
they killed Little C's.
In universe, a different comet hit every Little Caesars on the planet all at once.
It was a
In this
really
universe,
little
it's
comet.
called Little Brutuses.
The calling of Little Caesars is
It's Little Brutus, dude.
So like the comet, it broke up in the atmosphere and every single individual piece
Yeah,
hit every
perfectly
branch of Little
placed.
Caesars.
Not the building. Every Caesar.
There's a fucking space entity called the Rubiconian, and he fucking assassinated all the
Yeah.
Little Brutus fucking rest.
Every Little Caesars was actually like hooked up to a Little Caesar in the back who was like powering the whole thing through like bioelectricity.
Oh my god.
No longer.
Like a little
Caesar Little Caesar was a cryptid. Is that what you're telling me?
The littlest Caesar was inside
He's
you
like
all
a little-
along.
Oh my
The
god.
little creepy Caesar mascot in the commercials and like on
Yeah.
the brand. That's actually a real.
Yeah.
It's like a little gnome troll guy, and he's been enslaved by corporate America to make fucking
Yeah.
cheap ass pizzas.
Thank God he was liberated by the comet.
And they got fully extinct.
Yeah. You're
Because
so
their
welcome.
enemies, the Rubiconians, came from
Yeah.
space on a different comet.
You're so welcome for the
yeah.
content, Jason.
That's the seed for like a different one shot, like a
Yeah.
holiday one. Like
We'll
an
play
April
that
Fool's
out
one
later.
shot is like
That's
the-
next year's
the
April Fool's
last
Day.
surviving Little Caesar.
The brave littlest Caesar.
Yeah, like parody the last unicorn, the brave little toaster, like
Yeah.
something.
We do our own Ultra Teen Fighting Heroes Go one shot in our universe, and it's the Power Rangers where they had that creepy little Furby dude with them. I forget which one that was.
Time Force.
but- Yeah, there it is. We're Time
All right,
Force.
thank you, Time
except
Horse.
For Little Caesars.
Yeah.
9:32 is the current time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank
so I asked the question. Yeah, Mario, you think a Thaui would do it for you? Because all these pizzas are free, so that's just like a tip.
I mean, yeah, with like the overhead costs and like cost of goods of that's definitely more than 1,000. That'd be about $400 in the hole for me personally. Mario, the
All
guy
right.
who owns the shop here.
Okay. Give me a second. I got you. And I go inside,
Hold
and I'm
on.
like,
Hold on. Why did Mario offer unlimited free pizza if he was worried about that little overhead?
yeah, wait. I just got a little
If there was-
twinkle in
yeah.
my ear.
If there's no
Mario.
fine print on this that limits like how much you can get in a day,
Yeah.
that
Mario, be honest with me, dog. I just had like a little, someone from somewhere just said my name and I sneezed in another life, and I had this question.
Where's someone somewhere somehow.
Why did you do this?
He didn't think anyone would win.
Was this like a lottery that I just got? Like
Manipulate
randomly,
someone.
that the odds were like 1,000,000 to 1 or something?
Yeah, manipulate someone. See if you can get this guy to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah, he's gonna admit his fuck up live on air.
I love it. You better succeed.
Journey, get the camera, brother.
Oh, don't worry, she's already filming.
What'd I get?
7.
7.
Ooh.
So he will admit his fuck up to you, but you have to do something to kind of just push him along. Prove that you're cool. Prove that you're not going to like get him in trouble for this.
Yeah, break
Look.
Journey's phone.
All right, Mario, I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you, big dog.
Yes.
Wait, do you want to hit this?
Yeah, fuck it. This is my
Sick.
job.
Fuck yeah. Hey, you want to come in and just eat some pizza
I
while we
want it.
talk?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, that's sick, dude. I go.
yeah,
sit
he
down
can't
at the
drive
table.
now, so
Yo, what up? This is my boy Dan. This is my homie Journey. All right, Journey, this is Mario. He's a pizza guy. He owns the store.
Hi.
Oh,
Your name's actually Mario?
Yeah.
you're the pizza
Yeah.
guy?
Mario's Pizza.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Pizza
thought
guy.
that was a gimmick. Nice.
That's
He's
me.
gonna yeah, he seems pretty sick. We're gonna smoke weed and eat some pizza.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's gonna regale me the story of how I won a lifetime of free pizza in a year.
Oh,
Y'all are
interesting.
welcome to hop in on this if you want. Hop in the roto, you know?
In the
The rotation.
rotisserie.
rotation.
Rhododendron. The row.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, Mario, I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you, buddy.
I think he's talking about because pizzas are round, they kind of like they go in a circle forever.
I thought it was like a weed thing.
Dude, it's
No.
both. That was deep, Dan. That was- I'm not gonna bust your balls on this one, Mario. I will not be ordering. Okay, my mistake. Ordering the 72 pizzas probably wasn't even me, honestly. But they are delivered here to my house, and so like we both kind of messed up. I feel like, and I want you to give me some details on your mess up now that I've admitted my mess up.
The 72 pizzas are all
And-
bombs.
I do promise to max order 1 pizza a day for the next year instead of 72 a day for a year. That's a promise I'll make to you right now.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Totally understandable. It is very reasonable to a certain extent for you to order as many pizzas as you want because you did win the contest. I'll be just fully candorous here. No one was supposed to win that. It was supposed to be viral marketing. Someone fucked up when they programmed the lottery and they actually did make a winning ticket. And there was only one out of like 3 million. There were like 3
You have
million
3?
options.
Mario, you have 3 million customers in Denver, Colorado.
I mean, Mario's Pizza actually serves a wide variety in the tri-state area. We are
Journey is-
franchising out.
You have 3
actively.
million over 3 states.
Journey is furiously scribbling in her notebook right now, just notes for a new video. The new Mr. Beast pizza giveaway conspiracy theory? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I want to say
It's not even
I
her
wanna say
content.
I don't know if Jason has like a plan for this character, but I think a funny scene.
He
I think a
doesn't.
funny scene
He doesn't.
is that Clea, Tony, and JT come downstairs and they join in the roto with Mario, and we keep talking to him for a super long time. And we're all super blitzed.
3
like,
in-game days
you know,
pass.
Yeah, Mario's also
Dan-
crazy high.
Hey, Mothman's still here, right?
Yeah, and
Oh, and he
Mothman
comes
is here.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
wait,
actually good because I wanted to talk to him before he left.
Journey, your dad is also here with us. Can you roll to see if he smokes weed or not?
I don't feel like a
To see
roll
if he
is
hops in the
necessary for
roto.
that.
What does he do it? Do you think he's the guy to do it?
Yeah.
Jason,
So here's the
Dude,
thing.
yes, we're smoking with fucking dude. We're smoking.
No, hold on. That's not what I said.
Hold on. Hold on.
You're getting way too excited. Calm down. I think James Sitwell has smoked weed canonically. 100%. He's done
Okay.
a lot of things in his life. Weed,
Including
definitely
drugs.
not even the worst one.
No.
The thing is that I don't think that he would smoke around y'all
Mhm.
because he has a sense of responsibility of like, well, somebody has to be like somewhat sober to stay aware.
Yeah.
I think that
Take
would be
care-
like his justification.
Take care of the
Like-
kiddos.
I mean, Dan's not gonna do any drugs.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like,
Yeah, but I still don't think that would make.
Dan Hatton.
it's not fun. Like
Not
in
yet.
James's mind, he's like, it will be like fucked up to be like the only sober person and responsible person here is the fucking like 20-year-old that's a child soldier. I'm not going to let that happen. Like,
There's a point of pride there.
Yeah, the only one who's not
like,
getting stoned here is fucking Cloud Strife, and that's not going to bode well for anybody else.
Dan Ryan's canonically over 21 because he drinks and he's also a rule follower. So
yeah, like guys, I think we said that Dan is a junior, which would be like 21, 22.
Okay, so Papa Sitwell does not join us.
No,
he does not join us.
He watches, certainly.
Just for the comedy of this, and then it'll kind of ferry its way into Dan and Journey, like doing what they're doing. Because I'm Mordecai basically is not accomplishing anything here other than a bit.
Yeah, you're just
we're just what you will.
Having a good time.
We're just bidding. I want to say it kind of flashes forward to everyone still being super high, but we're in a different room in the house, and it's like the parlor / like living room den.
Yeah.
And Mordecai just on a beanbag, and he's like he's smoking, and he passes it to Mario. Yeah, dude. And then there was like a guy. Hand was a shark.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Hand was a fucking shark. And then like Abby is here now, and like Abby's just hanging out on my lap while I'm on the beanbag. Yeah, dude. And then Dan, like, right, Dan, you were like trying to fuck up some dude who was like also a lobster at the same time. That was it was sick. There were biscuits.
There were biscuits. They were the best biscuits.
Yeah.
One time I saw the Hat Man, and that was fucked up.
What's that?
Oh, this is not a safe place.
Oh my god, here's my phone number, brother. You can text me anytime.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
It's not real,
next time
guys.
you deliver a pizza out this way, for sure, I'm gonna like
get real.
You know, my weed is your weed, brother. You know, just hop on in. The house is cool with you now. We blessed you. So
I lean over to Journey and I'm like, the Hat Man is not real.
Yep.
Passes blunt to Kalia and them, and they're all like,
Mario passes the blunt as well. Just like this, still
in the roto.
I want you to know this is very important for Mario's inner life. His shop still open. He was the person working the late shift. There are people calling his shop right now, and he is missing calls because he's getting fucking blitzed in some random guy's house.
We're gonna crash this entire man's career.
No.
You can't get free pizzas from a failed business.
It's true.
He'll like look over at Clea and JT and Tony and be like, "Do you guys want like jobs?"
Tony has a job.
Well, you know what? We'll figure that out later. Y'all are cool as fuck.
Y'all want jobs is the funniest fucking high thing to say. Y'all want to work.
Okay, but
I imagine this dude's got like rosy cheeks, big black mustache. He's wearing like a red polo tucked in shorts, fucking red hat.
Yeah,
and he's just like,
the polo stripes, like white stripes.
I mean, that's absolutely what would happen in this circle. Like, this is a small business owner. Okay, medium business owner because he's multi-state, franchise. Yeah.
Oh Mario, you're chill. You're a chill dude, and I don't want to keep you from the biz, but it's been super sick hanging out, man. I'm gonna drop you. I'm inclined to give you a band, but I feel like that's a little too much. You could just take 3 Thaui, call it a day.
Yeah,
take it as an investment. Sick. You're welcome anytime. Just knock on the door, tell the house you're here. It'll let you in.
Hell yeah.
So
you keep doing shit like this, we might make that year of pizza more permanent. Maybe turn that into a membership.
Dude. I fucking dap JT up, free pizza, brother. Let's go.
Maybe I can make this a subscription service. I hear those are all the rage.
Dan, we're gonna get a subby. Journey, a subby.
You could do pizza loot
Yep.
boxes.
That
Ooh.
feels like it could be a bad idea.
Wait, Journey, dude, he could sponsor your YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel, bro.
Yeah,
So Mario,
considering it.
this has been really great.
That's all. Thank you.
You gotta go now, man. We're gonna talk about weird stuff.
You make a mean pep, dude.
Sick
Drive
Rona.
safe.
Mario, I'm just glad that we have a new character.
Yeah, a new ally
group in the mix.
who's ready to fight and die for us.
That's definitely what he is.
Wait, what if Mario's thing about the Hat Man is that he protected the last little Caesar from Hat Man at some point in the 80s? And that's like his claim to the supernatural fame is that
oh my god, guys.
Yeah.
Monster of the Week was created by Tiny Hat, right?
Evil Hat.
Oh my
Evil
god.
Hat. Evil Hat, that's even better.
The Evil Hat Man.
Oh my god.
That's the
Evil
real
Hat
monster.
Oh my
All
god.
along.
Sponsored by Evil Hat Productions. Please
Which we are.
check out their website.
Yeah. Thanks for the game, Evil Hat. Sorry I said your name wrong.
Best sponsorship ever. Just
Shout out.
Hey, give me an ad read.
Tiny Hat.
getting
fuck is
fucked
Tiny
from the
Hat?
beginning.
Stamps.com ad read. So
Yeah, next time they run a
got it. Jason,
Kickstarter,
hit
I'll
me
be
up.
like,
I'll record it.
I'll be like, hey, do you want us to run something for your Kickstarter? Anyway, fuck, let's get out of this scene.
Please.
Yes.
So, okay.
Swiftly.
You guys let me do this way too long.
Yeah, that's my fault.
I would
honestly.
So let's resolve Mothman.
Indeed.
Mothman
Mothman's
in the Roto.
Mothman's been like here listening to Mario talk about the Hat Man.
Mothman after the because this is a montage, right? So after the
Sure.
Events of the comet, just hangs out and kind of crashes on our couch for a few weeks, and like it reaches a point where it's like,
All right, bud.
dude, what are you doing?
Hey man, you gotta leave too. We kicked Mario out. It's your time now. We like you more than him, but you spent all your time.
No, but
We're assholes. Actually, we're like bad people.
I do want to talk to Mothman before he leaves, like, just as an aside. So one of these days, I would like to go and knock on his. I think he had a room, right? Knock on his door.
Yeah, I think Indrid comes over and opens up the door and says, like, "Oh, hello, Dan. You can go ahead and come on."
Hi, Mr. Cold. Can I take a moment of your time?
Of course.
I really appreciate your help with this situation. Could have been really bad, as we saw.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking up the mantle and being willing to work with me on what we were doing.
I'm very thankful for your gift as well. That's quite a powerful ability that you possess. My associates have a lot of prophecy and a lot of very detailed insight into future events. However, it's not always as organized and as straightforward as yours is. Could I ask you for a personal favor?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people probably ask you this, but what do you see for me? Is there anything that I should be aware of or careful of? I've always gotten the impression that I never got the full story about myself. So I'm wondering if you can help clue me in. on any pieces of that puzzle, if it's okay to ask.
Right. Well, Dan, I can't tell you how much it means after decades of seeing things go wrong and being able to do nothing to stop it, finally getting one right. What you and your friends have done here is immeasurably good. Thousands of lives that otherwise would be dead and ruined go on the way that they should.
Without your insight, we would have been among them.
The future is a dangerous thing to hold. Even if you can see or know something about it, it doesn't mean that you're always going to interpret it correctly. I know you want to do good. And I know I can trust you to at least try to heed the warnings that you're given. I think in the coming months, you will be presented with a new understanding of yourself, a new understanding of the way the world is shaped. And that's a difficult thing to reckon with. And I would recommend when you are dealing with those changes and the fallout of that knowledge, I would recommend leaning on the people you know care about you.
The people I know care about me. I see. I think.
That's all I can hope that you can do. The future isn't written in stone.
Well, I know I can heed your warnings. I know I have no reason to doubt them, so thank you, Mr. Cold.
Please, you can call me Indrid.
Thank you, Indrid. Are you heading back towards your neck of the woods?
I might head back out to West Virginia after a while.
Mountain Mama.
I can see some possibilities going around, and it'd be nice to correct some, get a few more good marks in the book.
Well, I hope you I hope you can keep that streak. Let me know. Let us know if we can ever help again.
Absolutely. And if you want to talk, you can always give me a call. Journey has my number.
Oh, nice.
And my email.
I'll have her write it down for me. In my contact book that I keep.
Your Rolodex.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my! I was about to say.
Drive safe on those country roads.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. Yeah, I think in the next couple of days, Mothman packs up his things and wishes everyone well. And you see it. Last thing that you see of him is him walking down the road out of Mistrund.
Last thing you see of him is dad ass.
That fat ass. We forgot to mention that actually Mothman has a crazy dumper.
Dang, probably's got a hog too.
Yeah, I mean, it's well balanced.
As all things should be.
We go to the room Mothman was staying in, and all the linens are gone. He took them all.
Yeah. He was like, ooh, this is a nice snack for the road. Closes the suitcase.
Hey, Mothman, why does your suitcase look so full? What's in there?
Don't worry about it.
Good.
Okay.
Prophecies. Prophecies of a snack yet to come.
Prophecies nuts.
It fucking turns into a moth, flies away.
Turns into a man.
Walks away.
A Mothman?
Yes.
It's a feather.
Turns into a mammoth.
A lot of tension between Dan and Mothman.
Mothman.
Tension between Dan and everyone, dude.
True.
Dan's tense.
Yeah, Dan's just tense. All the time.
Yes.
Gotta relieve that tension, brother.
So, scenes from the rest of the summer. Do you guys want to look into anything? Do you want to...
Summer.
Do we get
Do you
anime
wanna
beach episode?
investigate any of your threads that you got going on? Do you want to do some scenes with your pals? Your summer class was canceled and you were given an automatic A.
Let's fucking go.
So you don't have to go to school for the rest of summer.
It's insane.
What is Journey just sort of spending her time doing this summer? What's her project? I know Journey's got projects.
I think a lot of it is for her trying to figure out how to manage her YouTube channel, but also like potentially go at it with a new angle, because there's only so much that she can capture of the things that we normally do on a daily basis that like wouldn't just completely out everything and put us in even more danger. So she's still trying to figure out how to creatively cut things in order to make it seem like just her silly, goofy, regular YouTube content. So I think that's a big part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, I think for Journey specifically, Mrs. Atwell comes and visits you a lot and like tries to help out with like pitching ideas for you and
Oh yeah, we become besties.
Bringing you tea, things like that.
I was even going to say that your viewership is going to want to know why you're shooting video in a mansion in the middle of a forest.
Yep.
Like, what? Hey, why are the last 3 videos like in this weird place? Like, what's going on with that? Like,
Well, yeah. So, like, how much of the mansion are you showing too? Like, are you just doing a set in your room, or are you giving
doing
a
like
tour?
a walk and vlog, like a walk and talk vlog, like for some reason you're in the same hallway and you're going one direction for like 15 minutes and there's no change.
Well, that's also because of the house. Like,
Yeah, I think that's the thing is like,
Exactly. Like there's like weird shit happening.
yeah, no matter what content Journey tries to film, it always seems a little bit confusing to the viewers because like the house is just constantly changing, so they can't really figure out like if she's doing green screen or something else. And I think she just
accusations of AI.
Yeah, I think she just ignores any comment relevant to asking about the house just to make the controversy like drive numbers up so more people try to catch like discrepancies in her videos.
What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, there's a whole like subcult going on trying to figure out.
There's like
they're actively trying to dox you because they're like, there's no way. Like, where is this?
Yeah, there's nothing with a consistent floor plan because it doesn't exist.
I even like the idea that the house is like enjoying it, like somebody talking about them, or like,
yeah,
but you're not talking about them, just like, but the house low-key kind of enjoys being on TV. So like it's doing things to photobomb and like in the weirdest, most goofy ways. Like it'll like move a chair behind you for like fun, and then like
a sconce will like come out.
It somehow can like read the comments where people are like, "Did you guys fucking see that face move?"
Yeah,
I think the house probably enjoys fucking with people too.
Yeah,
so it's like just it's an avenue of fuckery that it's not been able to interact with.
And so
like Journey's giving it that outlet.
And so since then, there's just been like this sea of random videos coming up on YouTube that have been like people trying to debunk Journey's videos and being like, this is obviously faked or whatever. And just like just driving up the controversy of just being like, she's just obviously doing this to farm views, you know, and like all of that. But
the Journer house is haunted, but not in the way that you think.
Every once in a while in the background of one of Journey's videos, like a full on like orb appears, like the spirit orbs that you look for in ghost hunting. But it's not like on a night, like she doesn't record on a night vision camera. She just is like recording a fucking like daylight blog, and it still shows up, and people are like, no fucking way.
Like,
come on. I think it's funny to me that Journey's channel is almost veering into this like weird Marble Hornet situation where it's like real but fake at the same time, so you can't tell if Journey's like doing a bit,
Right.
and like her channel is her playing a character, or if it's like a real thing. So like her viewership is also split.
Yeah.
Like the fandom is arguing about shit like that.
The believers
Like,
and the non-believers.
Yeah. Each like social media post, like you put hashtag do you believe or something like that.
Does that
The
sit well?
journers,
The truth is out there.
Yep.
the journers, and the hardly knowers.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Excellent.
It's a nice little flavoring to set the stage for the show.
A sprinkling of spice.
Yeah, I think Dan's gonna come and knock on your door while you're not talking, while he can't hear you talking to the camera on the other side.
I think Journey is recording, but she's doing the thing where she's said the same line like 4 times at the screen, not properly. And so she's just kind of staring into the middle distance, dissociating, trying to see if she can actually say what she's trying to say correctly. And the knock just kind of like jolts her out of her stupor, and she's like, oh, hang on just a second. And she like turns off the little recording thing on her camera, and she stands up and answers the door.
Hey, Journey.
Hey.
What you up to?
Just working on a video. I've got to put one up this week. I've been kind of slacking.
I mean, you're always working hard, as far as I can see, but
Yeah, you could call it that.
okay. What's the video on? Can I come in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. So she opens the door and just kind of like sits on the bed.
Cool. Dan just sort of stands there.
Just awkwardly.
Leans against something, but like doesn't put his weight onto it.
Pretending to lean.
Yeah.
Not actually leaning, just like hovering in place.
Someone told me one time that leaning on things makes you appear relaxed.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah, so I'm actually working on a Mothman video right now.
No way.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell people?
I mean, obviously I'm making like 90% of the shit up, obviously. But
Of course.
you know, I'm sprinkling in just like some little niblets of the truth there, just so people get interested enough to like look into it a bit. I'm not gonna dox our buddy. Yeah, Journey like just pats the side of the bed next to her to like motion for him to sit down.
He like unleans and then starts slowly moving over. So
Unleans hit me real hard.
like I just picture him sort of like levitating back up to like a straight up posture.
well, he returns to standing man position. Which is his default.
Is Dan a fucking alien?
How have we not established this already?
I mean, Dan's more alien now than he ever was before, which was
true.
a lot.
That's true.
And
what does sheltered mean to you guys?
and he sort of gingerly starts to sit down.
What's up?
So, what's up with Mord lately?
What do you mean?
He said a lot of things.
You mean like when he like blabbed about everybody?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I feel like he's been a little I don't know how to say it, but I feel like he hasn't been on top of his game recently.
Yeah. I've noticed something's been kind of off with him too, and I don't really know what that's about. I was hoping that you knew more than I did.
Yeah, I wish. Are you like worried about that? He said a lot of stuff specifically about you. Like they were asking about you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess since I'm used to having my whole life online anyway, it didn't really hit me that hard at first. I'm not happy about it, but I don't really know what there is to do about it. Am I a little bit upset that he did that? Yep. But is being upset at him gonna fix it? No.
Well, we can't, as they say, the cat is out of the bag with that stuff, and it's really hard to put cats back in bags by conventional means.
It's true. They really don't generally like to be put back in them.
Yeah.
It's like trying to shove toothpaste back in the tube. It just doesn't really work, except the toothpaste is like alive and like wiggling, and it has claws and yeah.
Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, bad toothpaste.
Yeah. I think we should probably be careful about what we reveal to him going forward, if this is going to be his level of, I think we should be a little more conscious of that. I've lived a kind of a secretive life.
Yeah.
So I'm used to keeping things from people.
So you're suggesting we keep secrets from him?
I'm suggesting that we don't tell him more than is necessary about things that could harm us or other people. Or him.
I'm not really good at keeping secrets.
Well, I mean, you're doing a good job about keeping our secrets mostly, I think. So
yeah, I guess so. But it's harder when there's a difference between keeping secrets from a giant audience full of strangers and keeping secrets from your friends, people that you care about,
I guess that's true. What I'm suggesting is that you just be more, not more. I think you're not doing a bad job of it, but I think you should be careful going forward with everyone about like keeping your cards close to the vest or whatever.
I mean, I think you have a point.
Journey, I want to ask in this second, does anything about the way that Dan is acting here feel unusual?
Yeah, a bit.
I want you to roll investigate a mystery.
Fuck. It's not read a bad situation. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's bad yet.
Same stat either way.
Let's read your boy's
really
situation.
Okay, I am rolling.
Read him.
That's a 9.
Okay, so you get one thing on a 9. And Journey, you have the sight.
Yes, I do.
I'm going to say that on that 9 with the sight, you're used to how like Dan looks, his magical aura, which has traditionally normally been purple, but over the last couple months have started to shift into this shade of maroon. And inside of that, I think you see like links of a chain, a little bit of purple just starting to kind of wrap itself around Dan. It's just very light, but there's something going on there that is restricting Dan in a way that you wouldn't have previously noticed or seen.
Yeah, I think she notices this and she says, I mean, you don't have anything that you're hiding from me, right?
I am hiding less from you than probably anyone else.
That doesn't mean nothing.
The things that I hide from people, I do to protect them. Knowledge can be a burden,
But I think that, Dan, if you want to have anybody trust you, then you're going to have to trust us too. And I think that keeping those things from us may also be hurting you. if it's stuff with the Brotherhood or whatever, just, I'm not gonna say anything to anybody, but you should just tell me, because we gotta cut those ties. That, I don't trust them. They're only hurting you.
Dan sort of rubs his hand a little bit and says, the Brotherhood is what it is. It's never been my favorite thing. It's never been great. It's never been what I would have preferred for my life. But there are things that the Brotherhood offers us that are quite good. And I don't think that that is a tie that needs to be broken right now.
I don't think anything good comes from them.
Well, you don't have to like them. I mean, I don't have to like them. That's not my job.
Dan, if something was really wrong, you would tell me, right?
Yeah.
If I've ever made you feel like you can't share that, I'm sorry. Like, I know my life is kind of messy and I'm all over the place, and sometimes I say too much and sometimes I'm really intense and I can be annoying, and I don't think, I mean, as I told you before, I've probably been more comfortable with you and telling you things about myself and how I felt about certain things than probably anyone else. Okay, well, I think Journey doesn't really feel completely satisfied with what she's hearing, but she also doesn't want to press. So she just kind of folds her hands in her lap and says, well, you can always come talk to me if you need it. Dangerous stuff or not dangerous stuff.
I do know that. Well, thank you.
Of course.
This is a dangerous world. You know that. You've seen it.
Yeah.
And it's getting more and more dangerous the deeper we get with things.
Yeah.
And I'm already pushing my luck with the Brotherhood. They ordered me to leave, and I've never pushed outside of the boundaries that far before.
Yeah, well, if they have a problem with it, they can come find us.
Yeah, they can. But I want you to know the secrets that I do keep are to protect people. And I want you to know that I will protect you to my last breath.
You can see her get kind of emotional, and she just shakes her head and goes, well, it won't come to that anyway, so I don't think there's any point in talking about that.
Okay. As Dan starts to motion toward getting up from the bed, he's like, by the way,
yeah,
I also, I've noticed that you've been getting a little more comfortable with magic and things like that. Maybe comfortable isn't the right word, but
yeah, I think she looks at her feet and kind of just kicks them and says very bitterly, yeah, I have a choice.
I'm sorry that things are the way they are. I can't, make it any less like the way they are, but I can help you if you want to do it more safely. And I mean, that's my whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
better to know how to use it and
not have to.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'd like your help.
Great. Yeah, I'll show you some things. Not now. Now's a bad
I still
time,
I still gotta finish my video.
Yeah, you're in the middle of your video. I am gonna go do something with Mordecai, but
okay.
Dan gets up and walks to the door, a little bit hurriedly.
Do you guys want to? I mean, like, I don't know if Mord wants to, but like, we could watch a movie later.
That could be fun.
Okay.
But don't make me pick because I don't know any of them.
That's okay. I'll give you choices.
Okay, thanks.